Sit comfortably, back erect, neck erect, eyes closed, gentle smile on your face. Forget all the tensions and worries and focus only on your breathing. When you inhale, the abdomen is bulging. When you exhale, the abdomen is sinking down. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly move the concentration to the index finger and thumbs, trying to touching each other and trying to feel the pulse. When we inhale, abdomen is bulging. When we exhale, the abdomen is sinking down. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly move the concentration to the nostrils. When we inhale, cool air is going inside. When we exhale, warm air is gushing out. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly move the concentration to the center of the eyebrows. Visualize one Omkara of any size, of any shape, of any bright color. While focusing on this Omkar, we are going to chant it 3 times. Om. Feel the effect of Pranava Omkar on your mind and body. Slowly adopt Namaskara Mudra. Omkar followed by Sahana Vavatu. Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. With your eyes closed, slowly take your both the hands back. Hold your right wrist to the left palm. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bend from the root of the back. Touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth, Almighty, your parents and Guru. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands. With few blinks, you may open your eyes. Namaste. Welcome to 5 PM Yoga in association with Vasavi Hospital, Kumar Swami Layout, Bangalore. I am Dr. Mayur. I am a neurosurgeon, and in addition to being a neurosurgeon operating on brain and spine cases, I teach yoga as well. And with the help of yoga, I have been able to treat many patients without surgery, and I help them to get rid of medicines also faster. There are many things which we are doing on our YouTube channel, that is Mayur V Kaku and Iyengar. You can go and see that. Today, I'm just going to brush up something interesting while this tube light is fluctuating. This is one of the slides of my initial lectures, and I just wanted to show you and have some very casual discussion which will help all of us to understand how things go bad overall, and how much cautious we have to be when we are trying to improve the situation at individual level or at society level. Now, as all of you can see here, this is brain, this is spinal cord, and then these are all the nerves. When this is hand, this is leg. So when you are touched here, this nerve will take information like this. It will go into the spinal cord, and then it will enter into the brain, and then here it will be processed. Suppose this is left, then it will go to the right side, it will get processed, and then suppose it is something hot, then it will send the information through other nerves which are supplying the muscles, and then the hand will be moved. Okay, so that is called as reflex, and reflex is extremely important for all of us to stay alive. Suppose it is like, another thing is eyes. Suppose eyes, with our eyes we see something threat, then we have to run away from that. So at that time, whole body comes into the action. So while explaining this beautiful nervous system, why I have brought this Nandini milk? So why this Nandini milk is of importance in this? Because as we know, this Nandini milk system, if you know, I have visited with my son to make him understand what exactly Nandini is. So for that, I had gone with him and I had understood what it is. So basically, from various parts of the state, district, this whole raw milk is brought to the Nandini dairy, which is in the dairy circle, and then there lakhs and lakhs of liters of milk is poured, and it is processed, it is pasteurized, and then it is packaged into this form, fresh and pure. I have seen it. Now, suppose the farmers say we don't want to give milk to Nandini. What will happen? Will Nandini be able to process or pasteurize the milk? No. Suppose Nandini says, no, I will not release the milk for customers. Will we get milk? No. What will happen? With farmers also the milk will get rotten, and with Nandini also the milk will get rotten. And when milk is given to us, if we are not utilizing the milk properly, then milk will get rotten with us also. Now, what does it mean? It is very similar to what happens with our nervous system. Now, nervous system, we get a sensation, correct? We just talked about it. We get a hot sensation. If this sensation is not delivered properly to the brain, then what will happen? Our hands will get damaged, correct? Suppose the information is provided to the brain, but brain is not able to process, then also hand will get damaged. Suppose sensation goes, brain processes, but it is not able to deliver it to the muscles, then also there will be damage. So each and every process of nervous system, supplying the information, processing the information, and implementing the information. Three things. These three things, if they are not happening, what will happen? There will be damage to this body. Okay, so that is what, if we see, in every aspect of life happens. Somebody tells us something, we are told to follow the instructions, we process it, and we process it in a very weird manner, and we see the implementation of that in a very wrong manner, in a very ulta manner, on WhatsApp, on Twitter. You can understand what I mean to say. So there is always, at every stage, there is a problem. Okay, now coming to the next slide. So this is what is all about our existence, how it is. Through our gnanendriyas, that is ears, skin, eyes, tongue and nose, we develop buddhi. Okay, we have a chitta, that is the part of mahat, that is the part of moola prakriti, and that is the part of purusha. Here I don't want to go, but I will tell you that manas contaminates, like milk gets contaminated with microorganisms, same way the information provided by gnanendriyas gets contaminated by manas, and when it gets contaminated, the buddhi also starts working in a different manner. Okay, so that contamination is emotion. Okay, now because of contamination, there will be formation of ego and various other negative tendencies of the mind. Okay, and that will have effect on our body, that will in turn have effect on our, once again on our mind, and once again on our intellect. Okay, and when the information is given, we execute it through our karmendriyas, that is speech, then our hands, our legs, excretion or reproduction. These are the main pancha karma indriyas. Okay, so what do you understand by this? It means that nervous system is in the center of thing, but merely having an intact nervous system does not work. Only having an intact nervous system does not work. What is needed is contemplation. What is needed is purification. What is needed is sublimation of desires. What is needed is strengthening of the buddhi. And through that, we will be able to uncover our true self, that is our individual chitta. And through that, we will be able to experience our greater selves. However, if we get caught in this aspect, in this cycle, then we will just keep on wandering and we will be keeping on beating around the bush. Okay, with that understanding, all these things can be sublimated very easily through the practice of asanas, through the practice of pranayam, through the practice of mudras. Only thing is, we have to shed our ego and we have to understand our true selves. So thank you very much for listening to this. Now we will practice for a while. Okay, we are actually, electricity is not there, it's very beautifully raining here, and that is why electricity is not there. It is on the inverter and something is going on with this, I don't know. Luckily, because of Mr. Prasad Rao, who had donated us the inverter specifically for the Wi-Fi is working. Thank you very much, Prasad Rao ji. And yes, now, so today's practice is in sitting position. You can lie down and practice also, not an issue. Okay, sit comfortably and practice. Okay, back erect, neck erect, eyes closed, gentle chin mudra, and just focus on your breathing. Try to analyze the depth of your breathing. Try to feel the flow of air through the nostril. Then slowly take it in. Take it at the root of the nose, then into the oral part, then coming into the windpipe, and then slowly going into the lungs. Try to feel it. And when the lungs are getting filled completely, slowly, automatically the abdomen will bulge, and slowly the chest also will start coming up and out. Okay, so try to feel it. I am not going to interrupt you now, just feel it for few breaths. Slowly. Now we are going to practice 1:1 breathing. That is, whatever amount we have inhaled. For example, in terms of time, we have inhaled for 5 seconds. Then we are going to exhale also for 5 seconds. You can count it. You can do a chanting of a mantra and calculate it. You can look at the watch also and you can do it. Anyways, you can try 1:1 breathing, 3 rounds. Now, we are going to do 1:2 breathing. 1:2 means if we have inhaled for 3 seconds, for example, then we are going to exhale for 6 seconds, double. If you are not able to do, there is a dictum in yoga that is called as na hathat na balat. The word hatha yoga is actually a misnomer, and ha and tha, they actually stand for something else, which sometime later I will tell you. It's not about doing it with force or doing it with too much of pressure on the body and mind. It's about balancing the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. And one of the biggest rules to balance the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system is to practice anything or everything in a very, very relaxed manner. That is extremely important. Okay. So 1:2, I am trying to help you. But if you are not able to do, then you can revert back to 1:1, or you can just enjoy observing your own breath. Okay. Let us do 1:2. Slowly. Next practice is a very simple form of practicing Kumbhaka, that is Samavritti Pranayam. So in Samavritti Pranayam, we inhale for 3 seconds, for example. We hold it for 3 seconds. We exhale for 3 seconds. And then we hold it for 3 seconds. Inhalation Pooraka, holding Antar Kumbhaka, exhaling Rechaka, holding Bahya Kumbhaka. 1:1:1:1. So let us practice that also. Whatever I am showing in half an hour here is just to guide you, to help you. If you get exhausted even with this, then you can continue with the same practice. You can reduce a bit. If you have more energy, then you can increase rounds from 3 to 5 to 7 to 9, like that you can increase. Okay. Let us do Samavritti Pranayam, that is 1:1:1:1. Slowly you can stop the practice. Now, the next practice is Vilom Pranayam. Now in this, we don't do Kumbhaka, but we pause while breathing, then while exhaling, then while breathing as well as while exhaling. It's very beautiful. We have discussed and we have practiced this before. Today, we are going to do it once again. That is, when we are inhaling, we will inhale for 1 second. We'll hold on for 2 seconds. Then once again, we will inhale. We'll hold on for 2 seconds. Then we'll inhale, keep on inhaling till the complete lung is filled with air. And then when we exhale in the single stream. Next breath, we inhale completely in a single stream. And then when we exhale 1 second, hold 2 seconds. Exhale 1 second, hold 2 seconds. Like that, we keep on doing. After that, we inhale step by step, we exhale step by step. Okay, let us do that. For total 3 rounds, it will happen. Slowly stop the practice. Adopt Prana Mudra. Prana Mudra is Anamika and Kanishta, gently touching the thumbs and trying to feel the pulse. Let us do it. Prana Mudra. While doing Prana Mudra, just contemplate what we discussed today, how we are utilizing, how we are choosing our senses. We see, we hear, we taste, we smell, we touch. It depends upon us what we allow ourselves to see, what we allow ourselves to hear, what we allow ourselves to smell, what we allow ourselves to taste, and what we allow ourselves to touch. After receiving the information, we allow ourselves to have emotions, we allow ourselves to analyze the information, and then we allow ourselves to act on these informations. What do? Do we do the right thing, or we do the wrong thing, or we get carried away by the emotions? All these things, let us contemplate. At the same time, how was it when we were breathing, when we were focusing on the breath, when we were trying to hold the breath, when we were trying to release the breath, when we were trying to feel the breath? Were our emotions alive at that time, or we had sublimated our emotions? Was our buddhi troubling us, or was it helping us and helping us to align our breath with our body? Just contemplate on that. Simple questions, simple answers. Adopt Namaskara Mudra. Omkar followed by Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Om. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With your eyes closed, slowly take your both the hands back. Hold your right wrist with the left palm. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bend from the root of the back, touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth, Almighty, your parents and Guru. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands. Rub your palms against each other to generate heat or positive energy. Keep them over your eyes. Keep them over your head, neck, shoulder, arms, forearms, chest, abdomen, thighs and the legs. With few blinks, you may open your eyes. Dhanyavad. Thank you very much for joining in. Please do visit Vasvi Hospital's YouTube channel, Facebook page. Please review your experience on Vasvi Hospital's page so that they can understand what is going on in these sessions, 5 p.m. yoga. How was your journey? How is your journey during this pandemic? How you are coping up? How yoga is helping you? If you have any beautiful positive experience out of the practice of yoga, you can share that also. Okay? Thank you very much. Please do share the videos. Please do share the link with your friends and family so that they can also benefit. Keep safe distance. Use your masks. Only come out when extremely necessary. Vaccinate as per the schedule. Vaccinate as soon as possible. Do not panic. This too shall pass. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a nice day.